Alright. Alright, everybody. Looks like we're good. Let me wait and see. I think we're finally back. Alright, yep, I think we are finally back. Alright, welcome back. We're gonna finish the race. We're on lap 25. I paused it. We'll have to catch up if we can. But Connor with battling Matthew Huber here on lap 25 of 129. We should be getting close to pit stops. And we'll see what happens. I don't know why OBS crashed randomly. And it wouldn't let me start or end the stream. But looks like Connor has fallen back as Chris Melee was still leading here in lap 26. No yellow. Christian Bracken, though, has caught up to Chris Melee now, as they are the third different leader. Christian Bracken trying to make it the fourth different leader today. Ben Park got around. Ryan Keenan also. And it looks like Ryan Keenan right on the back bumper of Ben Park and is going to try to make a move here now into turns 3 and 4. Can't quite get there. They tried to, but couldn't get it to work. Everybody's still in the race. Christian Bracken, though, right behind your race leader, Chris Melee. Bracken looking to the inside, couldn't quite get that move to work. Taking the lower line through the 1 and 2 here. And lost a little time off the corner there. Can Ryan Keenan get around Ben Park now? Not quite. Go back a little bit. Farron still trying to hang on to the top 10. After starting on pole in the 17, is falling back to 6th. Farmer, Colin Francis has gotten around Cropley. Cropley has fallen back outside the top 10, battling for 11th right now with RJ Bishop, Lingerfeld, and the 0-1 of Andrew Carnoli, the 4th. As we go back up here, we'll just go watch that battle for right now. And they have actually settled it out. Farron trying to get back around Matthew Huber for 5th place. Can he get around the 18? Christian Bracken once again closed the gap to Chris Melee here in the 49. Not quite there yet. Trying to, though. Right on the back bumper of the 49. They should be pitting within the next 10 laps here. And here comes Christian Bracken to the inside of the 49 of Chris Melee. And clears with ease. Ben Park also caught up quite a bit after getting around the 48. And he's going to look to the inside of Chris Melee now. Here going into 3 and 4. Ben Park still poking the nose in there. Can't quite get it to work. This might allow the 48 of Ryan Keenan to get back up here. 21 right now on the longer run. Looks like he has a good car. Jesse Adams trying to get around the 24 also. And this top 3, it looks like Chris Melee having a great run through 3 and 4 there as they come to the line. So as 1 and 2 as we get to the midway of the backstretch. Third there. Chris Melee though right back behind Christian Bracken once again. Ben Park though now looks to have a great run off of turn 4. Looking to the inside of the 49 and he will get there. Oh no, he will not. He backed off into the corner. Chris Melee slots back in for right now. RJ Bishop losing a couple spots back there at the moment. Ben Park trying his hardest to get around. The 49 of Chris Melee here. Looking to the inside. In the 1 and 2. It looks like the 21 will get there. Sends it in the 1 and 2 this time. He will clear the 49. Now will the 48 get to Chris Melee, however? Does not look like it. And Farron continues to fall back. And falls back to 9th place at the moment. 8th place, sorry. He got a spot back from the 20, but he continues to fall. Can Ben Park now, after getting around Chris Melee, get to the 88 of Christian Bracken and be, I think, the 4th or 5th different leader so far today. But Chris Melee had a great run off the turn there. Connor Cunningham still trying to get around Matthew Hubert, but cannot make it work. Christian Bracken pits from the race lead. I guess Ben Park, he will get a lap lead here. Whoever stays out, we will go with onto pit road. Ben Park will get, he did lead a lap, sorry. Looks like he will pit along with Chris Melee, Ryan Keenan. Looks like everybody else coming in this time. No one else trying to stay out another lap. And looks like everybody coming down the pit road. We will stay with Ben Park. Actually, the 77 did stay out. But we're going to stay with Ben Park because this should be possibly a battle for the race lead here. Everybody's still in the race. Ben Park coming off of pit road already. We'll see where he comes out in comparison to everybody else that pit already. Chris Melee coming out now. Someone went around the 21 already. That is 88 of Christian Bracken. Quite far ahead. We'll see how far here in a minute. The 77 stayed out another lap. Evan Smith, don't know what his plan is, but he is pitting this lap. He got another 2 laps out of it, it looks like. But Christian Bracken should retake the lead here. You're not quite fairing. Where is the 17? Oh, it said the 17 was up there. So I'll have to wait for it to cycle out again. It looks like Christian Bracken should be the leader. And they are. Over Ben Park in second, Chris Melee third, fourth is Colin Francis, fifth Matthew Hubert, Ryan Keenan, Connor Cunningham, Jesse Adams, Luna Farmer, and Andrew Connolly the fourth is your top 10 right now. And it looks like right now for the battle in the top 10, Colin Cropley, last place in points, trying to get another top 10 here, trying to make it charge at the end of the year. We're, just at the halfway mark. You would have to consistently, I think, be top 10 every race to get out of the last place points and try and challenge if he ever wants a championship here. And I don't know if I've announced yet. I'll probably make a video about it, but we are probably going to do an iRacing series next. But they're going to be like only an hour race long races. So we'll go from there. And man, Cropley losing time here though. And he's, might be 11th, but has 29, 42, and 25 all right behind him. Trying to get around. As we go back up, see if anyone's close to battling. Well, I'll try and keen on Matthew Huber here for a little bit. See if they can get close to each other or not. So we are not technically live because of the stream issues. So sorry about that, guys. I'm hoping I'll probably post both videos tomorrow. As long as, Twitch registered it. Because it said my stream key was not valid, which I don't get that because I log into Twitch with this. So sorry about that, guys. But Matthew Huber pulling away from Ryan Keenan. Connor Cunningham catching back up. And up front, I didn't even realize, but Colin Francis, out of that cycle of pits, got up into 4th. Having a good day also, I think, needed the points. Christian Bracken, though, also. Ben Park, Chris Melee, Francis, Hubert, 48, 24. Into Cornelia 4, Jesse Adams, and Luna Farmer, your top 10. Cropley still hanging on for 11th. Jesse Adams looking to get closer to Andrew Cornelia the 4th here, though. And Jesse getting a run here off of turn number 2, it looks like. Gonna look to the inside of the 01. Can they make it work? To the inside. Off of turn 4 now, looks like the 01 gets a great run. Ryan Keenan looking at Matthew Huber now. Can't quite get there. About 2.2 second lead for Christian Bracken, though, over the 21 of Ben Park. Everybody's still in the race at the moment. They're catching up to the 30. Colin Francis up here, these three. Can Ryan Keenan get around the 48? Can the 24 Connor Cunningham get around him? They're all bunched up now. We'll sit with the 48. Will he make the move, or will the 24 Connor Cunningham behind him make the move? And here comes Ryan Keenan to the inside of Matthew Hubert for 5th place. And he will clear him. Matthew Hubert just trying to fight the 24 now. Connor Cunningham looks like he will also clear the 18. And he does. Now, they're going to go try and chase down the 30, Colin Francis here. Chris Melee also got around Ben Park. I missed that one. That's my bad. These two trying to chase down the idiot Christian Bracken, but if they battle, they cannot do that. Up at the end of the top 10, Farmer still hanging on. Cropley has fallen back 2 spots now. And a big jumble of cars back here. The back of the pack. Max Harris with the damage is dead last at the moment. Devin Smith, who also, last one, out on track. Pitted it went as long as he could, but, you see how much time he's lost. And he's all the way in 38th at the moment. But not good for him. Ben Park right back by Chris Melee. Colin Francis now holding up the 48, a little bit of Ryan Keenan. And here comes Connor Cunningham, though, to the inside. Not quite. They're coming around to lap 50 here this time by. And Ryan Keenan now looking to the inside of Colin Francis. That's for 4th spot, and the 24 and 18 are both going to get those spots also, in the 30 loses 3 spots in 1 turn there. The 48, 24, 18 on the move. However, Chris Melee charging down Christian Bracken at the moment. Ben Park, maybe just following suit for right now until they get up there. Maybe he'll make a move again. Watch Connor Cunningham right back on the bumper of the 48 of Ryan Keenan once again. Trying so hard to get up in the 4th spot, but cannot do it. Connor is trying with all his might and has not been able to get around. Here comes Matthew Hubert. Not quite there. They are catching up to the 88. Now will Matthew Huber have another run here at the 24? And now Colin Francis has a run at the 18 of Matthew Huber, and he will clear the 18. Corey Chase trying to get up into the top 10. These two about 1 second back from the race leader right now. These five, though, closing in all together on each other. Here comes Connor Cunningham looking to the inside of Ryan Keenan again for the 4th position. And Connor Cunningham clears the 48 with ease. The 48, however, doesn't lose spots easily like the 30 did. It only loses 1, and not 3 in 1 corner. But can the 30 get a great run off of that corner? Off of turn 4 into turns. Is this 1 and 2 or is this 3 and 4? So this is 4. Can he get a good run? But Ryan Keenan once again has a great run right back at the 24. It clears, and Connor Cunningham going to lose 4 spots in 1 corner. He loses 1 even to Andrew Cannoli the 4th right there. Falls back all the way to 8th because of that. And these two have caught Christian Bracken. Has Christian Bracken been taking it easy? Chris Melee has a huge run off of turn 4. Goes to the inside of the 88. It's going to clear. Ben Park following suit. 1 and 2. The 88 goes from 1st to 3rd in the corner. Now Chris Melee back to the front. Can Ben Park get up there? I don't think the 21 led. Has not led other than on pit cycle. Wants to take the race lead away from the 49 here. Can Ben Park get there? You know. Ben Park, though, losing time. Christian Bracken also. Connor Cunningham has fallen back. Farmer has actually gone up to 8th. Colin Francis keeps falling back. Corey Chase got up to the top 10. Jesse Adams has fallen back outside the top 10. And Angel Gutierrez closing in on the top 10. Corey Chase now going around Colin Francis. Francis losing a lot of time here all of a sudden. We're running a 32.8 to 31, 32.1 to 32.6 there. About 4 tenths slower. Don't know what's up there with Colin Francis. Luna Farmer, though, on the charge. Was 10th, up 2 spots. Now looking for 7th and Connor Cunningham here. Can the 20 get around? Here comes Farmer. Not quite, couldn't make a move yet. Ben Park closing in on Chris Melee once again. Can he keep it close? I think pit stops will be happening within the next 10 laps again. Let me know if frames drop. I hope they're not. Ben Park loses time once again. Farmer still trying to get around Connor Cunningham here. Angel Gutierrez has gotten around the 30. Colin Francis. Francis falls to 11th after being in the top 4 battle. Goes back to the inside of the 25 for the 10th and cannot quite get there. Here comes Ben Park, the red on the back bumper of the 49. Still not there. Here comes Andrew Cannoli, the 4th, though, to the inside of Ryan Keenan here. This is for 4th position. Matthew Hubert following suit. Can they both get around the 48? The 48 still has the high line. That is the better line off of turn 4. The 48's still there. Connor Cunningham getting back into this fight. And they're going to clear the 48. Ryan Keenan falls back. Now all the way to 9th from 5th. Luna Farmer also closing in on this battle. Ben Park still trying to get around Chris Melee. Cannot make it work. They're pretty even on pace at the moment. Everybody's still in the race. Max Services car has really hit a problem with all the damage it has. Can Ben get past the 49 here? Chris Melee. Will he get a run off of this turn? Ford v Dodge. That does not look like he can get that to work. And these guys have all spread out a bit. Ben Park, the only one right now, kind of in a position to make a move. Looks like Chris Melee pulling away once again. Corey Chase now catching up. And Joshua Balliet gets up into the top 10. Got around the 25 at Angel Gutierrez here on the long run. Matthew Huber closest one right now. Trying to get around okay. Ryan Keenan here. Can't even do that at the moment. Ben Park falling back. And Jesse Adams pulling back a little bit here. Gets back up into 11th. Now chasing down the 97 to Joshua Balliet. Can they get there though? That's the question. Trying to get back into the top 10. Ben Park losing time again. About half a second back now. Matthew Huber right behind the 48 of Ryan Keenan as they have been this whole run, it feels like. Trying his hardest to get there. Hubert's still hounding the 48's rear bumper. Had a great run off of turn 2. Looking into 3 and 4, not quite there. Top 2 still pretty far from each other. Hubert got a great run off of turn 4. Looking to the inside of Ryan Keenan here, and he sends it. And he will be clear of the 48. Will this allow Corey Chase to get to Ryan Keenan now, though? Does not look like it. Joshua Balliet trying his hardest to hang on to the top 10 over Angel Gutierrez at the moment. Luna Farmer caught up to Corey Chase, though. Farmer had a great run off the corner. Can they get around the 42? They cannot. And Ben Park has caught back up to Chris Melee here at the end of the run. They should be pitting any time now, I think. Can he get around Chris Melee for the race lead? These two are about 4 seconds ahead of Christian Bracken. The 88 has fallen since then. Here comes Ben Park to the inside. For the race lead, Ben Park sends it into turns 1 and 2. He clears the 49 with ease, and Chris Melee falls way back right now. We'll see how far ahead Ben Park is when they cross the line next time. Into 3 and 4. Actually, they're both coming to pit road, actually. Who stays out this time, though? And it looks like it'll be Andrew Carnelli, the fourth. We'll stick with him as those two came to pit road. Ben Park did take the lead, though, however, before they went into pit road. Gotta remember that. But Andrew should lead this lap. And he does. One lap led for him on the day. Now, where will he come out in comparison to the guys behind? Does anybody else stay out there this time? Looks like everybody once again pitting. Why was there a red flag on the pit road? Does that mean there's a yellow? No, we have no yellow. Go back to the Owen. Someone did stay out. I think it looks like Farron and the 17 stayed out again. Maybe the 77 and a couple others. We're going to stick with Andrew here. As we wait to see when Ben Park passes by. Looks like 17, 77, 01, and 12 all stayed out. Sorry, not the 01, but the 17 for sure. There's Ben Park. Christian Bracken and Chris Melee, they are all together still. Ben Park a little farther behind. Maybe he had a longer pit stop, but he does have a good long run car, it seems like. But that means he just has more work to do every time he comes out of pit road. Now, however, the 77, did they come to pit road yet? They did not. Devin Smith is trying some interesting strategy here for sure. They're coming to pit road now. If he can keep this up and it stays green, they might have a shot at winning this thing. Let's go find the race leaders. Chris Melee, Christian Bracken, side by side right now. Or sorry, not side by side yet, but battling for the race lead at the moment. Chris Melee though, pulling away once again. Once that cycles around here, we will go through the top 10. Chris Melee is your leader over Christian Bracken, Ben Park, Connor Cunningham, Corey Chase up in the 5th after pit stops, Luna Farmer in the 6th, Colin Francis, Causey, now up in the 7th, Colin Francis 8th, 9th is Andrew Connolly the 4th, and 10th is Jesse Adams, falling outside the top 10. However, Matthew Hubert, Joshua Balliette fell outside the top 10. Ryan Keenan, all the way back to 15th. Max ain't last either. Man, they're coming to lap someone. Farron a lap down. His pit stop's really hurting him. Or is he off the track? I didn't even see him. There's Farron coming off the pit road. And yeah, the 77 came off the pit road. A lap down now. And it's actually hurting Ben Park's lap times because of that. Chris Melee though, up ahead. Still leading this thing. Really no battles at the moment. We'll just watch Christian Bracken see if they can catch up. Of course, the 77 has fresher tires technically by a couple laps, so they're going to try and go around Christian Bracken here. Here comes Devin Smith to the inside. He should be able to just clear him. Shouldn't hurt Ben Park too much. But Ben Park has caught up to Christian Bracken. This is his first second. If he can clear the 88 quickly, they should be able to go chase down your race leader. And they're 1.7 seconds back now as Ben Park. I'll wait and see. Can he close the gap at all on the 49 of Chris Melee here? Boom. And Ben Park about, what, 1.2 back. What is it going to be this time as he has clear track now, and the 77 going to pass the 49 here. More than likely. He does, tries to put the nose underneath the 19 there. Or sorry, underneath the 49. Not the 19, Jesus Christ. Gets a great run off of 2. Here comes Ben Park. About 0.85 back, 8 tenths back right now. Ben Park closing in because of the 77. Devin Smith still right behind the 49. Ben Park didn't really gain much that lap. Looks like Smith, though, getting a great run through turns 1 and 2. Can he unlap himself here? Doesn't try it, though. Farron also lap down. Corey Chase, Leon Farmer battling for position. That's for 5th. Colin Francis trying to hang on to the top 10. 8th over Andrew Canoli, the 4th. And Jesse Adams. Matthew Hubert trying to get back into the top 10. 3rd in points. Emerson back in 12th at the moment. I don't see Hodak in the top 10. They're catching up to Max right now also, the slow double, or the slow 0. And Farron Elam Jr. is 2 laps down, so something must have happened to his car that he fell 2 down. Maybe the 77 is just hoping for a timely yellow here. They're coming to lap 83 here. Or 84 this time by, sorry. Can Ben Park get to him? Farmer falling back from Corey Chase also. And it looks like once again, the 30 is losing the long run pace. Here comes Jesse Adams on Colin Francis now. Francis is going to lose 10th here. Or lose 9th here to Jesse Adams. And Matthew Huber also coming at a great pace. Here comes the 18 to the inside. And that's going to be for 10th. Sorry, for 9th. The 30 is now 10th. Joshua Balliat looking for a top 10. He's closing in on the 30 once again. The 77 still right behind the 49 as they're catching up to the 0. I didn't think lap traffic was going to be a factor, but we are definitely getting lap traffic here today. Farron with the fresher tires gets around the 88. Chris Melee just has such a good car, he's holding somebody off with fresher tires. As they're trying to get around the 0 right now, max service. This will help Ben Parker out a lot in the 49 of Chris Melee. It all depends on where they try to pass the 0 here. Chris Melee gets a great run out the corner and is perfect to hit the 0 here. Sends it to the inside. Actually cannot clear the 0. Max service stays ahead for now. This allows Ben Park to close in a lot. Oop, wrong way. Can the 49 finally get around the zero here? Goes to the inside once again. Here into 3 and 4. The zero trying to hang tough on the outside. Can't quite. He does once again. This is going to allow the 77, Devin Smith, to the outside. Here comes Ben Park to the inside of the 77, though. And Ben Park is here. Can he get around Chris Melee as he's being held up by the zero max service? Chris Melee going to have to try it again. The 77 sent it back on Ben Park, though. And Ben's going to lose time again, and he might have the chance to get around max service here now. Chris Melee does. And it looks like he will clear. And the 77 might actually clear the zero also off of turn number 2. As the zero goes high, well, Ben Park will also clear here. But now he has to deal with the 77 and the 17 possibly coming up behind. And a lot of slower cars back there. And man, Corey Chase battling Connor Cunningham once again. Luna Farmer also up here. Jesse Adams 10th. Actually, Causey is falling back to 10th. Hubert's 10th. And they have shuffled around back here. Joshua Balliet trying to get into the top 10. Ryan Keenan trying to work his way back up into the top 10 now. And Emerson Arden trying to get toward the points lead as he's back here. Matthew Hubert to the inside of Joseph Causey in the 29. Here comes Joshua Balliet. That's a top 10 spot battle now. The 97 at the bumper is going to clear the 29 now. Ben Park, the 17 got around him and this Barron. Pole today. All the way dead last now, though. Not a great day for him. 2 laps down, 2 behind the zero. Not a great day in any terms. This is a battle for 12th right now. So that's a battle for 13th. Joshua Balliet trying to get up in the 9th around Matthew Hubert. I think there's one more pit stop for everybody. Here comes Joshua Balliet back to the inside of Matthew Hubert here. Balliet clears, Angel Gutierrez clears also. Hubert goes back to 11th now. And Balliet up in the 9th. Corey Chase wants 3rd. Catching up to Christian Bracken here. Has a great run off of turn 4. Looking into the corner, not quite there though. Can the 42 make a move? Here on the Ford of the 88. The 42 Dodge. What can they do here? Corey Chase once again off the corner, cannot get there. Ben Park trying his hardest to close in on the race leader again on the long run. Here comes Corey Chase, looking to the inside of the 88. And is there. Christian Bracken loses that spot now. Unless they can hang tough on the outside. Now they're going to be side by side down the front straightaway. Here comes Luna Farmer into the battle. Christian Bracken loses it on the high. Goddamn pace car. And loses all 3 spots to the 42, 20, and 24. Christian Bracken goes from 3rd all the way to 6th. Here comes Connor Cunningham to the inside of Luna Farmer now also. For position here in the top 10. This is for 5th place. Sorry, that is for 4th place. Now Christian Bracken, I said, follows the 6th right there. These really are the closest people on track battling at the moment. We'll continue to watch Connor, Christian Bracken, and Farmer here. All 4 tightly together. Here comes the 88 of Christian Bracken to the inside of Connor Cunningham. Once again, the Bracken clears with ease. Ben Park lost time again. 1.6 back now from Chris Melee. 6 seconds to these guys. Connor Cunningham coming back at the 88 though. Can't get it to work. Hubert trying to hang on to the top 10. Back into the top 10, I should say. Was top 5 for a while up front in the beginning of the race. But has lately fallen back in this race. Francis continues to fall all the way to 16th now. Does not have a long run car. Cropley also was 11th early on, back to 23rd. And like Farron, 2 laps down, but or it's probably a lap down now. Mitchell Hodak had a problem. Is he on track? 6 laps down for the 16. I don't know where he's at. Looks like he might have retired. Your points leader not having a good day. Back in last now. He might not come out of this race as the points leader now. Connor Cunningham to the inside now of Christian Bracken here. Here comes Andrew Connolly, the 4th though, also in this battle. It looks like Connor, the the 01, gonna lose possibly to Jesse Adams here for how high he went up the track. But he hangs on to the position for now. It looks like we might have pit stops, or at least Max Service is pitting. 16, 7 laps down, 8 laps down. I think the 16 is out of the race. We got changes going on everywhere right now. Huge battle at the back of the top 10 here. Jesse Adams clears them. Joshua Balia trying to hang on over the 01 right now. The 01 actually, sorry, he's falling back, and we got Jesse Adams pitting. The 2 race leaders pit. Who stayed out right there? Someone stayed out. Corey Chase stayed out. We'll follow him to the pit stops this time. This should, I think, be the final pit stop and to the end here. So will it be the 21 or the 49? Or will somebody surprise us, or will there be a random yellow? NR is usually pretty good with that. Here comes Corey Chase to pit road. The 40 stayed out again. Or will it be a fuel race? I don't think it will though. Josh Abelliette actually stays out. Sorry, he takes the race lead. They were at the end of the top 10. 42 though was making a lot of ground. He was up to third. Be interesting to see where he's at after this stop. We just saw Chris Melee. There's Ben Park, Christian Bracken, but he's lost time for sure. He lost out to Luna Farmer also. He must have had a horrible stop. And here comes Jesse Adams. Look. Even though he's staying out, Devin Smith is going to lead another lap, but he's way, way behind. As we wait for everything to cycle out again. He's on pit road now. So Chris Melee takes the race lead back over Ben Park. Oh, god damn it. And a lot of lap traffic actually. I didn't even realize that. With the people who are staying out really long. So Chris Melee has a lot of cars in front of him. We'll go find, it looks like Ben Parkin's second. Third is Christian Bracken. Fourth is Luna Farmer now. Big mover, I think, out of the pit stops. Connor Cunningham fifth. Sixth is Corey Chase. And Matthew Huber having a problem, unless he's just pitting. Yeah, Connor was fifth. I think Emerson is now sixth. Seventh looks to be Corey Chase. Eighth, Dylan Abraham, out of where, you know, last week's winner. And two-time winner of the year. Who snuck in a ticket at the end with field mileage. Maybe he's trying to do that again. And the 01 rounds out your top 10. So it looks like Josh Belliot falls outside the top 10. Someone else I think did too. Maybe not. But Chris Melee in the heat of traffic now. Because he's going to have 20 to go this time. About 2.5 seconds ahead of Ben Park, who is right there with Christian Bracken now. It's unless of a yellow, I don't think anything is happening here. Christian Bracken now falling behind the two lap cars here. This is the battle to watch, it looks like. Emerson, Corey, Chase, and Dylan Abraham. And Connor not too far, or sorry, Jesse Adams not too far ahead. 6th through 9th. All within, it looks like, a second of each other. We'll continue to watch this battle unless the race lead gets close. Yeah, I think the 18 and the 16 are out of the race. I know the 16 and 17 laps now they've had to have a problem. They've had to have a problem or whatever. The race is actually probably over already because of how long I had to pause to restart the stream because it crashed earlier. Corey Chase though looking to the inside of Emerson Arden here. Side by side now. Corey Chase looking to the inside. But Emerson has a great run off the top. Will this allow Dylan Abraham in the 31 to get to the 42 now? They all single file back out for the moment. Here comes Emerson though, looking to the inside of Jesse Adams. This is for 6th place. And he will clear with ease. Jesse Adams hangs on right now. On to 7th. Will Corey Chase or Dylan Abraham get to him? Dylan Abraham looking to the inside of Corey Chase. Not quite there. Corey Chase looking to the inside of Jesse Adams again. Jesse gonna lose another spot here. And possibly another one to Dylan Abraham. Gotta watch it. Here comes Andrew Carnola the fourth, also in the 01. Jesse hangs on right there though. But here comes the 01. Can they get around the 31 here? They cannot. Emerson still trying to hound Corey Chase. Actually, sorry, Corey Chase got back around the 15. And he clears. And he's on a mission. Connor Cunningham trying to get around Christian Bracken. Ben Park all by himself. 3.4 back from your race leader. Chris Melee, who's in a jumble of lapped cars here. Who've all been stay out longer, like a lap longer or whatnot. And trying to use that to their advantage. This might give Ben Park a chance. But there's a lot of lap cars between them. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Chris Melee again stuck on the high line. As Ben Park has to get around the zero max service. As we watch this battle with Dylan Abraham, Andrew the fourth, and Jesse Adams. Ben Park did catch a lot of time with that lap traffic. Now all he has to do is get around. He did get around the zero. He has to get around the 10 now, and then he has a chance. But laps are winding down here. Jesse Adams closing back in on Emerson Arden here now. Towards the end of this race. Can Jesse get it back around him? That'll be for the 7th spot. 2.4 for Ben Park. Matthew Huber might be back in the race, but the 16 is for sure out. We're coming around to 10 to go this time by. Connor Cunningham, though, looking for third on Christian Bracken there. And with that happening, that is going to toss him all the way back to 5th for Christian Bracken again. Farmer up into 4th. Dylan Abraham really falling back from the 01. Ryan Keenan trying to get to the top 10. Francis, Angel Gutierrez are all battling for around 11th. Or 12th, sorry. And the lap car got around these guys. These three are battling for position from 3rd to 5th. We'll watch that for right now. Because we got 9 laps to go here. Now they're all getting around max service here. As, they actually spread out once they decided to start watching them. However, Corey Chase falling back 6th. Got passed by the 15, 19, and now almost the 01. These four continuing to battle. We'll just bring the 31 back into the picture. Jesse Adams still hounding the 15, Emerson Arden. Looking to the inside, can't quite put the bumper there. They are all together still. Here comes the 01, Andrew Carnoli, the 4th, sorry. He's going to clear Corey Chase with ease here. That's going to allow the 31 to get back up to them. But here comes Jesse Adams once again, and Emerson can't quite get there. Dylan Abraham also back there, still back into the fight with the 42 in the 01 now. And Ben Park falls another second back. Dylan Abraham right behind the 42 of Corey Chase now. Can he get around him? Andrew Connolly the fourth. Oh, Bowen Adams. On the bottom of the track, something happened. I don't know if we're going back green. I think they had a car issue. Yep, he just had a car issue. Oop. Oh, that was stupid. Well, this is definitely the yellow. Wait, what? '49, yeah, so Chris Melee still out here. We're gonna let this play now that we caught back up. They must have already done the pit stops. Um, yeah, the 16 had a camshaft issue. I knew something happened there. And we're gonna have a one lap shootout to end this, but Ben Park has two cars between him. So we're gonna go watch the or the 21. Can Connor or anyone get around him? Will one of the lap cars put the 49 up high though? That is a good possibility. We have to wait and see. Bowen Adams though had an issue back on track too, weirdly. Hubert had an issue, was up top. You know, your pole sitter 36. Be interesting to see what happens here in this restart. One lap shootout. Like I said, this game likes to make it to where there's late race yellow all the fucking time. And what I tell you, we had one. So we wait for the pace car to pull off here. I think the two behind him still have fresher tires. I could be wrong. Pace car is off. We're back green here at Darlington, and yes, the 49 got a great start. And it should be no issue for him. Can Ben hang on to second place? Or will these lap cars make it hard for the 49? And it looks like the 10 will go to the inside. But the 77 gets to his outside. And around turn 4. Turn 3 and 4 here at Darlington off of turn number 4. Chris Melee is going to come to win, I think, his first race of the year. Ben Park will be second. Connor Cunningham, Luna Farmer, Christian Bracken, your top 5. Emerson Arden 6th. 7th, Andrew Cunningham the 4th. Chris Melee, Ryan Keenan, and Andrew Gutierrez, your top 10. Joshua Balliet, and the rest of the field. Oh, we had a wreck at the end. Glad I went back. I don't know what happened here. Was something happening ahead? I just realized Dylan Abraham has lost the top 10. Were people running out of gas because they decided not to pit? I don't know why people were pitting. Our dude just got in Dan's way, it looks like. With people checking up from them pitting and stuff, or maybe running out of gas, like I said. Dan turns the 45. Ryan Glennon gets into him. Matthew Hubert. There was just one massive wreck for a couple people there at the end. Unfortunately, that's how this race ends. We wait for everybody to cross the lane. Wait for the official results. Alright, they're all on pit road. Looks like Lingerfelt was the last one. Yes, sir. Alright. Export. Season 4. Race 13. And here's your results this way. And we will be right back with the points. Alright, process. Race 13. We have 3 yellows for 8 laps, 17 lead changes for 10 leaders. 10 different leaders, sorry. Which is actually pretty good. Okay. Results. Obviously, Chris Melee dominated the day, 86 laps led. Ben Park 1 lap led. Connor Cunningham 1 lap led. Christian Bracken 21 led. Andrew Cannoli the 4th 1. Corey Chase 1. Ryan Keenan 2. Joshua Belliot 1. 3. 4, it looks like Devin Smith. And Farron Elam Jr. 12. Who was on pole, probably headache of the race also. I'll generate files. Other than that, yeah, Farron pole. Chris Melee, the front runner, 86, of course. Emerson met the challenge, qualified 29th to finish, what was it? 6th. And then Farron Elam Jr., obviously, qualified first and ended up finishing uh 36th. And Matthew Hubert was your diehard racer back in 38th. And as for that, your points going in to race number 14. Emerson takes the points lead, 13 points over Connor Cunningham, who also hops Mitchell Hodak, who finished last. Hodak now 66 back, 79 for Farron, and Andrew Cornelli the 4th, 99 back in 5th. Pretty close at the top for the championship here. 111, even Angel Gutierrez, I think, has gained. Even Ryan Keenan, Andrew Cannoli the 5th, Causey, Farmer, all your top 10. Colin Francis gains to 11th, 173 back there. Any really big gains? Let's see, it looks like Ben Park goes up to 21st with that good finish. He's 252 back, a lot of work to do. Max Powers, Brian Glennon, Joshua Balliet also had a good race. Biggest loser though, Matthew Huber, -8. And obviously the points leader, -2. Probably still last, 103 back from the next person, not having a good year, an average finish of 25th. But does have a win, so they can at least be happy about that. We will see you guys next time. Let's go see what track we're at. We are at Homestead. So peace out, you guys.